So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you can do using Leonardo.ai. These are some of the images that were created using the same. Now let's dive into three different ways that this AI model lets us manipulate and generate unique images. So the first feature that Leonardo.ai offers is fine-tuned models. This means that you can generate a specific style of image without putting any extra effort or without putting any extra prompts in order to get the image. So if you go under fine-tune models and you click on any of these different models like character design or armor, the armor theme, the axe theme, these 3D assets. So let's go to the chest armor theme. Chest armor. Create all sorts of chest armors with this model in a consistent style but with wide thematic range. Base model stable diffusion V1.5. So to generate using this style of AI generation, we will click on generate with this model. Now we want to generate a very simple looking armor and we don't need to write anything extraordinary or complicated in this type of prompt section. So I'm going to write something easy like a titanium armor with futuristic look. And once you have written your prompt, just click on generate. And it generated 4 images because we selected 4 in this section right here. You can click on whatever number of images you want and you will get those many images in your generation. Now you get 250 tokens for a day and one image usually takes up about 1 to 3 tokens per generation. Now coming back to the fine-tuned models, you can do this with uh, like suppose this one right here, photorealism and artistic creation. So if you want something photorealistic, you can use this fine-tuned model right here. If you want some vintage look, you can use this. And you can do this, there are many options. You can even create your own fine-tuned models, but I will cover that in some other video. The next feature that you all are familiar with is the normal AI image generation that is common in all these text-to-image models. Now, in order to access the normal image generation, we are going to change the fine-tune model from right here because there are some custom fine-tune models like Stable Diffusion and Leonardo Signature, Leonardo Select that everyone uses. So the first fine-tune model that I've selected is Leonardo Signature. And then I'm going to write a prompt right here. So I've written a prompt and then if I click on generate, let's see what kind of an output do we get. And these were the amazing images that were generated. So whenever you generate an image and if you want to upscale some image, then there is an option to upscale the image that costs 1 token, but we don't need to worry because we have 250 tokens per day. Now you can keep the prompt same and then you can get some different results by just changing the fine-tuned models. Let's try Leonardo Creative to create some more images. And these are some of the images that were created using the fine-tuned model Leonardo Creative. And if you want some other style, then we can also use this fine-tuned model and click on generate and wait for the result. And these are some more images. So as I mentioned earlier, there is no limit to what you can do with Leonardo.ai. The more creative and more precise you are, the better your results will be. Now, if you don't know how to write the exact prompts for your images, then there is a unique feature. It can also generate prompts for you. You can generate prompts within Leonardo.ai and then paste it right here and get your images. So to generate prompts, just click on prompt generation. And then let's add a basic idea. So we can write something as basic as a lady and then click on idea. And these were some of the prompt ideas that were generated. Now let's try one of these prompt ideas. So to generate an image, just click on generate. And these were some of the images that were generated. Now these images were just generated using a basic prompt idea that it provided. Now it has provided the idea, but the idea is not to copy, but to add something more in this idea. You can also set your image dimensions from right here, also the guidance scale. These are some of the images that I have created. Now, if you don't know how to generate prompts, I have also made a video regarding a prompt generation tool that you can use to generate prompts or prompt ideas. It also uses different creative styles and words in order for you to get a unique image. So you can watch the video by clicking on the I button. The last and the most interesting feature is this AI canvas. It is basically an AI image editor. So in order to start editing images, first we need to import an image. So click on this right here. You can import images either from a computer, from previous generations, or from community. Let's try importing an image from previous generations. These are all the images that I have generated. So I selected this image. I'll click on the image and import the image. And I'll delete the previous image that was added in the scene. Now, one feature that is very interesting is the image expansion feature. So just bring this box on this section right here, and in order to set the box at the right position, just switch on the snap option and write a prompt that is related to the scene. I'll write a prompt something like alien city, and then I will click on generate. And as you can see, the image is expanded. This is actually really mind-blowing that AI has started doing all this. Just imagine where it's going to go in the next 1, 2, 3 months. And in order to do the same, in order to lock this design, just click on this lock button. And you can also select different designs. So there are different generations, 4 different options for the same. I think this looks pretty good. So I'm going to click on accept. And to do the same in this section right here, we are going to take it down here and then click on generate. And just like this, we completed the generation. We expanded the image successfully. I'm really mind blown by this feature specifically. Another feature that this AI canvas provides is that you can mask a particular area of the image. So this is the draw mask option. You can increase and decrease the size of the mask from this section right here. Just drag the box onto the structure that you want to change. So we can select and drag this box, or you can drag the image as well. It's up to you. And then I'll mask out this building right here. And I want to add some cracks onto the building. So add on the building, and let's see what kind of an output does it produce. I click on generate. It didn't add cracks, but it changed the building, and there are options you can choose from. This canvas editor is still in the testing phase, so I don't like this very much. I just like this part of the editor in which you can increase the size of the image. That is mind blowing. But this feature is still a bit raw and not very precise. In case you want to use the same masking and prompting workflow, click on the I button because I've covered an AI software that lets you do exactly this but in a more efficient way. In fact, it is really very efficient. Maybe 50% better than this. Let's try something else. Let's try adding some birds in the sky because this is a bit basic and this software may be able to handle it. So to undo your edits, just click on undo, cancel this, and then you can drag your canvas onto the sky and then click on mask and mask a part of the sky, and then I will write add birds in the sky. and then I'll click on generate. And as you can see, it added one bird in the sky and there are options. Let's see what the other options look like. And it has successfully at least completed this task. And I am a bit satisfied now that it can do few things. So it added birds in the sky. So if you are more creative and more precise with your words and you spend more time on the editors and generations, then your skill will obviously improve. So this was it for the video. If you find the video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be back with more AI related content and I'll meet you in my next video.